Newcastle United 1, Liverpool 2. We're in control of that. And we've switched off at the end of the game for 2 of their goals. I mean, we had the extra. We kind of had the advantage with the extra man, and we've just completely through that.
I literally feel like we're just being beaten, absolutely hammered. It feels worse than last season's games against these because, they scored the 2 goals in the first half, and when they came here last season, and I think maybe because we were the home team and they went down to 10 men, Nunez, credit to him for when he came on getting those goals, but man, I'm just distraught.
I think we've got to look at Eddie Howe's substitutions. I think they were wrong. I'm sorry, Tonali, you don't take him off after dominating him, and he's been dominant in that midfield. Gordon was excellent today. Look at the threat he carried us today as well. Isak was probably the one he got right to take off, because I didn't think he did much. But it's to taking Tonali off and Anthony Gordon. Taking Tonali off for Longstaff, who did sod all for when he came on.
Well, yeah, I hope Longstaff can get back to those levels, because we've seen from last season, because he had plenty of good games last season, but Tonali, you don't be taking him off. Maybe if Willock's on the bench, you maybe take Jordan off if you want some extra legs in the midfield. In terms of Gordon coming off, well, Almiron, he was unlucky not to score to make it 2-0, but Gordon on the right, Barnes on the left, that would have been a good way to go about it.
We would have been, yeah.
I was crying for Murphy to come on actually for Almiron, but then again we would have ended up going down to 10 men ourselves because obviously Botman got injured later.
Well, he did, didn't he? I hope that's not a worry. The way he hobbled off the pitch as well, he had to be helped off the pitch as well.
Well, yeah. Lascelles did still all right in the 2 games he started last season, but hopefully Botman will be all right, and then
hopefully, if not, if Byrne goes into centre back instead.
I think I'm probably more frustrated because we've gone international break before the next home game, but then it might come at a good time for us after the Brighton game.
Well, we'll wait and see, because I'm travelling all the way down there for that game as well. Can we go down to Brighton and win after they coming off a defeat against West Ham?
Well, both teams will be just looking to put things right after this weekend. It's going to be a hard game. We haven't won there apart from in the Championship. But, our point will be all right there, then hopefully we'll beat Brentford here.
Well, yeah, I really hope that is it as well. Do you think Eddie Howe's got to look at that and thinking, what was I doing with them substitutions?
Yes, he's got to take some criticism. I'm hoping that, people don't get the keyboard warriors saying, he needs to go, because, because every manager's going to make mistakes. We've seen from Rafa do it. We've seen plenty of managers as well from other clubs. But he's got to learn from those mistakes, and, I'm sure he will, because that's what good managers do.
Well, yeah, hopefully you will. Thank you. Well, John, Newcastle United 1, Liverpool 2. We're in control of that. And he makes some questionable substitutions, and we've also switched off for 2 of the goals at the end of the game, and we've completely thrown that away.
Absolutely right, Pete. Thanks for having us on, mate. I'm just speechless, man. Like you said, we completely dominated the game. We had the chances. If you don't take your chances, most criminal, you don't beat 10 men, you're going to get absolutely found out, and it is shocking. I won't say shocking performance, but it's 2 poor goals to concede, and Sven Botman going off haven't helped us at all whatsoever. Yeah, but I tell you what, you know about how long it's going to be out for, Pete. I don't know. Hopefully not too long.
Hopefully not, because that would be a massive blow if that is the case. We're told about Van Dijk sending off. I don't think he's got any complaints that he's been sent off there.
100%. Look, he missed the time of the ball. Isak had him, and then out down he went, and the referee got it right. But toward the referee, he was shocking. He should have sent off Trent off as well. He went for Albert, Anthony Gordon as well. Where's consistency? Why did not being checked on VAR, Pete?
Well, They don't do it for second yellows, apparently, which is the thing.
That must have saved us bacon then, really, because I tell you what, I mean, first half we should have more balls down that side as well, put pressure on Trent. I didn't think he did enough for him today, man. And one thing I'm going to talk, I know you're going to come on to as well, about the subs.
Yeah, the subs, I mean, taking Tonali off, who's bossing midfield, taking Gon off, who's been a threat as well. I'm sorry, like, if we bring Longstaff on, who did sod all.
Pete, you know what it is, right? You know how much I love Eddie Howe, right? I love him. He's a legend. He's done fantastic. But are we allowed to criticise Eddie Howe for that tactics?
Yeah.
We have to, haven't we? We have to, because he got it wrong today, right? And he's got to put his hand up for it. He's got it wrong today. And I've always say, if you get things wrong, I'll call it out. I will say it how it is, yeah? I'm not going to criticise him, but he got it wrong today with the subs. We just mentioned Sean Longstaff there. I don't get that at all whatsoever. He looked off the pace again. Why is he bringing on Sean Longstaff? He's off the pace. I don't get it.
Exactly. Maybe taking Bruno off would have made a bit more sense. He thought Bruno was fine, but Tonali, you can see how bossing he was in that minute.
I tell you what, he won't. I don't think Eddie will do that again. Take off Tonali off again. He won't after that, because look, when our best players came off, Liverpool were laughing. The players were laughing, saying, "We got this one there," and they did. And when are we ever going to beat Liverpool, Pete? We haven't beaten them since 2015, am I correct? Yeah. That's what, 8 years? That's too long. That is too long. We're not going to beat Liverpool. I think we're a million miles away from them, yeah? I'm going to be honest with you. And, you know, but I just don't get it. I mean, you can't beat 10 men and you don't win the game, then we've got problems, and Eddie's got to find a way. He has to.
Well, yeah, I mean, we've got Brighton next, both of us down there as well. I mean, we've got to try and turn this around at Brighton. I mean, they come off the back of a 3-1 loss against West Ham.
Exactly, I didn't expect that at all. I mean, I thought Brighton looked decent this season, but went right wrong yesterday. I don't know, but I didn't watch that game. However, I mean, we got to go there and we got to make it more mystery for them, Pete, because at the end of the day, we're Newcastle United. We got to go there and put on the show. I think the pressure will be off when you go to away games. I think you do better away from home, I think, in my opinion. But at the end of the day, I think Eddie now will have to play Tonali and go again, but this time do not take him off because our match winners, you know.
Yeah, well, that was it. He shouldn't have taken them off, as we said, Phil. Thank you.
Thank you.